Hi, welcome to Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general reading for the month of July for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign of Scorpio. Now, as I say, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate with you, but please do feel free to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your Moon, your Rising or your Venus, then please do go and check out those. They will be linked in the description box below, as well all the ways you can contact me if you would like a private reading to get a more in-depth view at what's going on for you. Hopefully that'll go out. Now I'd like to say a big thank you to all of my beautiful followers that have subscribed to my channel already and helped to really boost me up. I'm still very new. I'm still struggling to get pushed up in the YouTube algorithms, so your support is really truly appreciated, and I would be delighted if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and please do like the video, share, make any comments. I always try to respond to the comments, but for now I'm going to shut up about that and get on with the reading. I'm using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid today. This one we only read in the upright. It's a nice positive deck, a nice positive general reading for the month of July for you all. So let's point the camera down and see what's going on with my lovely Scorpios. Okay, so I'm just going to give the cards a quick cut. Scorpio, month of July. What do they need to know, please? Scorpio, month of July. What do my lovely Scorpios need to know for July, please? There will be money and love readings coming on at some point for the month of July as well, but this is just a general overview of whatever comes up. As I said, we do not do reversals with this deck. So that is the Six of Water. Card seems to come up a lot for you, Scorpios. I seem to remember having that one in a couple of readings lately. The Seven of Fire. Nice. That's such a cute card. As do our lovely Scorpios need to know, please. These cards are a lot larger than the original deck I had of this. They are oracle sized, which makes them a little bit difficult to shuffle with. But I got this set because although I love my original set and it's really easy to shuffle, it is smaller than the average tarot, and it's also not got a guidebook with it. So I wanted one that was the complete set. Ooh, okay. We have the Page of Water and the Two of Air. What else is going on for my lovely Scorpios, please? Smell that Palo Santo so strongly. I hope it's gone out. Yes, it has. Scorpio, thank you. That's more like it. We have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Air, and the Two of Fire. This is an interesting mix. What else do my lovely Scorpios need to know, please? I have the Tower. So that's two major arcanas, one under the other there. And we have the Three of Air. Now, overall energy for my lovely Scorpios, please. is temptation. Okay, so your overall energy this month, my lovely Scorpios, is temptation. So this is something you need to really be aware of. It's called temptation in this deck. It would be called the devil card in most other decks. And he shows up quite regularly. So, you know, don't be afraid when he's there. But what this card is showing you is that this is a month to maybe be aware of those temptations that are around you. Maybe being a little bit, what's the word? Like a little bit cautious in how you are approaching things, what you are looking for. It's sometimes there can be some unhealthy attachment. So do you have an unhealthy attachment to something in your life that you need to let go of? It's also to do with when you're doing something like, say, working with the law of attraction, manifestations, and you put out to the universe that you want something, but the way that you get that thing is to assume it's already yours and then release it, not to hold on to it, yeah? Because if you're too invested in the result, if you're too attached to what the result is going to be, then often you can block yourself. And when you get the temptation card, this is just a kind of a precaution towards that. It is saying, you know, just don't put too much attachment onto things. Once you've made your wishes, once you've made your desires known, once you have attempted to do something, then release it and let the universe do its work. Just let it go. Don't be so attached to the outcome that you can block it from actually happening. Now that will make sense to some of you, and some of you will be going, what on earth are you talking about? But hopefully those of you that get it will get it. Okay, so then we're starting off with the Six of Water, or the Six of Cups. This is the card of nostalgia. This is the card of looking back, looking at the past through rose-tinted glasses at times, you know, looking at those sweet memories. But there is also a danger here of being stuck in that past, being stuck, trapped there, thinking about when life was good, when life was better, and missing what is going on around you now and not looking towards the future. Because for some people, you can get to that stage in your life where you feel like the best is over, the best is gone, and you wish you could go back, but you can't go back. And again, this is another unhealthy attachment that some people can have. So really take the time to have a look at what it is you are glamorizing, you know, deal with those issues from your past that are maybe holding you back. It may not be positive memories, it may even be negative memories, but something that is holding you back in a pattern, in a story that is no longer true, that is no longer what your today is. So don't let it affect your now. Don't let the past affect your now in a negative way. And underneath that, interestingly, we have the Two of Air. The Two of Air, or the Two of Swords, is when you get to that point where you're at a crossroads and you have decisions to make, and you need to be thinking about your future, which direction you want to go in. And you can't do that if you can't release the past. So this is very connected with the card above it. So you may be feeling a bit uncertain. You may be feeling a bit unnerved. But, you know, whatever, you need to weigh up the options here and make a decision. Make a decision to move forwards, okay? Because underneath that, we have the Two of Fire, or the Two of Wands. And the Two of Fire, this is exactly what this is about. Again, another two, another choice. But this is about looking towards your future with positivity. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel to? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? This is about planning for your future and having that inspiration to do so. So you may struggle in the beginning, but you will get some inspiration coming in. You will start to work through it, and you will start to see that movement happening and taking place and really helping you to move forwards. And I love the two of fire energy, because it is a very positive, where do I go next? It's not a stuck, scared, where do I go next? It's much more looking forward and feeling the opportunities coming towards you. We then have the Seven of Fire, and I love this card. You know, the Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands, it's all to do with your creativity again. This is about you being your unique self and not being afraid to do so. I mean, look at this. You've got a unicorn here with you know, who's dancing on a cliff with fire fairies all around him. You know, he's just like, here I am in all my splendor, and I don't conform. I'm not normal. I'm me. I'm unique. I'm splendid. And this is the attitude that you need to be adopting towards the, you know, once you've got through this initial burden of not knowing where to go, or being stuck, or, you know, just thinking about the past. Realize that you are unique, that you are creative, that you are amazing, that you have every ability within you, and you can move forwards on that. And then we have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is here to say, yeah, look at things from a different perspective. You are unique, you are special, you are creative, you are amazing. So use that unique view you have on the world, and use it to help propel you forwards. The Hanged Man puts themselves into suspension to look at things from a different perspective. And this is what is right in the center here. You're being called to look at things from a different angle, you know, stop looking at, you know, it's like if you do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that's the very definition of madness right there. So you need to switch things up. You need to change things around. You need to look at things in a different way, come at things from a different angle in order to progress, in order to get out of that rut from the past. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results. And then underneath that, we have the Tower. So you may not have a choice about this, my lovely Scorpios. Change is going to happen. You know, the Tower is that sudden and unexpected change. You may not see this coming. It may feel like the rug has been pulled out from underneath you, but trust me, this is going to be a change for the good. It's going to be positive. It's a wonderful energy to have here, because it's right next to that Two of Fire and underneath the Hanged Man. This is about your future, a change happening for the better for your future. And although it may not feel comfortable while you're going through it, out the other side, you're going to be so glad that it happened. It may feel fine going through it, by the way. It doesn't always have to feel uncomfortable when you have the Tower. We then have the Page of Water, the offer of love, okay? But it's also about you tapping into your inner child. You can see this Page of Water is a little girl with a big fish on her head. You know, it's about looking at the world through the eyes of a child, through that innocence, that childlike innocence. Use that nostalgia to help you. You know, think about how you would think and act when you were a kid. How would you play? What would you do? You know, what gave you a sense of awe and wonder? And can you find that awe and wonder in the world today? Really try to tap into your inner child and use that energy, and use that energy of love and that energy of innocence, and have it propelling you forwards. Look at how unique you are. Look at how special you are. And feel that sense of wonder about yourself, about what you can achieve and what you can do. We then have the Seven of Air, or the Seven of Swords. Air energy is about communication, knowledge, honesty, truth. Now, normally the Seven of Swords is something to do with deception, but what I love about this particular deck is that that's not what this one is about. This Seven of Air is about, again, about your independence, your non-conformity, living life on your terms, in your way. And you have two sevens here saying the same thing. Be you, be unique. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to be like everybody else. Stand on your own platform. Bang your own drum. You know, bang the beat of your own drum. Be unique. Be you and love you for who you are. And then we have the Three of Air, or the Three of Swords. Now, normally this, again, it's about heartbreak. It's about loss. It's about things that have gone wrong. And, you know, this one, to be fair, this one's not that different, although this is the Good Tarot deck. But it is to do with the healing side of it more. I always say when I draw the Three of Swords that despite the fact it is pointing out loss, triangulation, you know, deception, all of those things, what happens when you have the Three of Swords is it's showing you it's time to heal. It's time to regenerate and look for those silver linings in things that have gone wrong in the past. It can also be a third party that is coming in to help you. Okay, so not a third party that's coming in to upset the apple cart and make things worse for you, but a third party that is coming in to help you. So although you may feel at the moment like you have this loss, you might feel like you're stuck in the grips of addiction to your past life. You know, it's allowing you to let go. It's giving you permission to let go and accept help. Okay, so it's time to let go, Scorpio. Let go of what's not working and allow something better to take its place. Right here. These three cards coming out together, you know, looking towards your future, a sudden and unexpected change, and letting go of the past and allowing yourself to go towards a better future. It's all intertwined. So I really like that, but there's obviously something for some of you, not all of you, as I say, this won't resonate with everyone, but there is something for some of you that is causing you a little bit of tension during this month of July, causing you a bit of a bump in the road, shall we say. And this is just about the overall energies. This isn't specific to love life or to money, but you will know what area of your life you are feeling this in. But this is encouraging you to see the beauty that is you, Scorpio. Really understand and embrace your uniqueness, your unique talents, your unique gifts, your unique way of looking at things. You are so special, and the universe wants you to know that, and it wants you to see that, and it wants you to release anything that is holding you back and allow yourself to move forwards and be the person that your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your gods, your goddesses, whomever you believe in, that they can all see you are and you are capable of and what you have come here for. And on that note, I'm going to take a Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what advice we can get for you. So what do my lovely Scorpios need to know, please? Yeah, just not wanting to flip right now. What do my Scorpios need to know, please? Okay, I'm going to take that one. Yeah, we have leap. You go first and the universe will catch you. Yeah, you need to take that leap of faith, beautiful Scorpios. You need to believe in yourself. You are worthy and you have got divine support. I feel like the universe has been telling you to leap for a while, Scorpios. And we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Exactly that. This is exactly what we have been talking about in this reading. This attachment, the temptation card, you know, it is time to release that. That 3 of air, the 2 of air, you know, the hanged man even, and the 6 of water, the nostalgia. You know, all of this is pointing towards this. It is time to release those soul patterns, to unbind yourself from the things that are not what you want. And that might even be past lives that you need to release yourself from. There might be some deep shadow work for some of you to go on here. Let's take a wisdom of the hidden realms. We have the Horse King, assistance and control. Yeah. So ask for help. Help is there. And get control over your addictions. Whether those are addictions that are just being addicted to negative patterns. And I know that sounds daft, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people will stay doing something that doesn't make them happy because it's comfortable and it's familiar. I'm going to take a 7 Energies Oracle card for you. I will need to look in the book for this. I will warn you now. But my guides have given me this in my head. I was just getting a knocking saying 7 Energies. So I am going to pull one of these for you, and then we will have a look in the book and see what it's all about. I haven't worked with these very much, so I don't know them very well. I do apologize. Okay, so what do my lovely Scorpios need to know, please? Okay, we have 2 here. We have, I don't know where to put them. I'm running out of space. We have bearing fruit. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to guess that this is something to do with growth. Number 12. So, key concepts: birthing the results of hard work, an idea or consistent thought, manifesting into form, the relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs. Yes, exactly that. So, you know, you have been working hard, but this is about you connecting that internal and external world. So if your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world? Yeah, you see, are you thinking negatively and getting negative things happening, or are you thinking positively and getting positive things happening? This is what it's talking about. There is always a correlation between what you see, what you expect to see, what you intend consciously, and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive, moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality. Your birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of personal narrative and your assumptions about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Wow. Pay close attention to what you're manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what genuinely lights you up. What have I just been saying? Remember, you birth into the world that which you pay most attention to and consistently hold within you as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment? Wow, Scorpio, that's kind of summarized my entire reading there for you. Okay, and then we have, oh, this is so cute. We have ears wide open. Now, this is going to be to do with listening. Obviously, ears wide open, listening. Let's have a little look. So ears wide open, the key concepts: deep listening as a gift we give to others, understanding someone else's needs, showing focused attention, tuning in to another, and letting go of the ego's need to be heard. Letting go of the ego's need to be heard. Wow. The world is constantly speaking to us and offering clues about what it is really going on beneath the surface of things. We all have the capacity to hear beyond the noise that reaches our ears. The challenge is when we feel misunderstood and unheard. When we feel insignificant, it's easy to over-explain ourselves in an attempt to get acknowledged. Now is the time to let all of that go. Offer your attention as the great gift it is. It's time to stop multitasking, checking your phone, thinking of what you're going to say next, and doing all the other things that keep you from connecting fully. Yeah, stop procrastinating. That's what I see in that. Whenever we are in a state of chaos and distraction, paying attention to only some of what is being said, we lose the ability to pick up on everything, including that which is not being said. Deep listening is the way in which we immerse ourselves in the truth of the world. In this way, with ears wide open, we also open our hearts and minds to understand more than what is conveyed through words alone. Opportunities arise from the subtle cues we miss when we are not 100% present. Purposeful, open listening is an act of true respect and intimacy. When you are in this space of receptivity, letting go of the need to be heard or to be right, you become expansive and alert to meaningful potential. Right now, keep your ears wide open, and you will find more than you were searching for. Wow. Powerful stuff there. I love these cards, and I do apologize at having to read them out of the book, but it's also nice to get the full meaning, I think, with these particular ones. Okay. Wow. And we have a new dawn in our magical mermaids and dolphins. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Beautiful, beautiful energy here, Scorpio. Things really do seem to be shifting for you right now. Let's take a healing with the fairies. Oh, and some of you might be looking at a new location. Now, new location can be a physical new location, but it can also be a new location as in a new job, a new way of doing things. You know, it's a shift. That's what a new location is. Let's take a healing with the angels, and then I think I'll close the reading. Woo. Yes. And we have divine timing. Everything is in divine timing. Beautiful. So, my gorgeous Scorpios, you have some stuff to work through, but it's so good. It's so positive. You are so powerful. You are a powerful manifestor, a powerful creator. And when you can get through this shadow stuff and come out the other side and take that leap of faith, you are limitless. Wow, I love it. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, have a wonderful July. Namaste.